Hindustan Aeronautics wants to reduce the manpower hours required for manufacturing Tejas Mk2 fighter jets, for which the company has started to look at more automation, like scanning to avoid visual measurement of the airframe, and automated hole drilling on assembly of the aircraft airframe, that will also cut down the cost. HAL will build a portion of the aircraft, and will increase its supply chain, for which it is working to outsource many components from Indian companies. HAL is also looking at projection technology to reduce the time required to install fasteners in the aircraft, thus reducing manpower hours required in checking blueprints. Plans are being made to reduce the number of pre-delivery flights with stringent pre-flight ground checks, so that the aircraft are delivered as soon as it is ready. The Indian Air Force has committed to procure 108 Tejas Mk2 aircraft from 2029 onwards, but HAL is expecting an order for another 90 more jets in the second batch to replace the Mirage 2000 MiG-29 UPG and Jaguar Strike aircraft from 2035. According to the Indian Air Force's report to the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Defence, the Air Force might not be able to procure 12 additional Su-30 aircraft from Russia due to ongoing economic sanctions on its banking systems, as both countries have failed to come up with an alternative arrangement for payments. The Indian Air Force wanted to buy 12 Su-30 to replace 10 aircraft lost in accidents since 2002, as well as another 2 Su-30 aircraft to replace 2 aircraft that are permanently being deputed to serve as a testbed for various airborne weapons programs such as Astra Mk2, Rudram 1, Rudram 2, Rudram 3 and BrahMos-A. Due to the current situation, the Indian Air Force has reduced the budget that is frequently set aside for the purchase of equipment from Russia, and is also making efforts to localize more and more components of Russian origin platforms to keep the fleet operational. Diplomatic sources have said that the primary focus of the AUKUS arrangement between Australia, US and the UK is submarine technology development, and within that there is no room for a fourth country, but there is room for cooperation in technologies like electronic warfare, cyberspace and quantum for more partners. India will also be beneficiary of its silent support to the AUKUS deal, as India is in discussions with France to get some of the niche technology to fast-track its nuclear attack submarine program. The Parliamentary Standing Committee on Defence has said in its report that the Indian Air Force is short of trainer aircraft, as it has only 260 trainers against the sanctioned strength of 388 trainers. The years of delay in HAL-developed IJT-36 subsonic intermediate jet trainer is seen as the biggest factor for the Air Force to not have fully sanctioned strength. India has informed the Financial Action Task Force of increasing anti-India activities by pro-Khalistani groups in the UK, US, Australia and Canada, as well as their funding patterns, which frequently involve commercial banks in these countries, wire transferring funds to pro-Khalistani groups to carry out attacks in India. India has asked authorities in these foreign countries to check donations that are often collected in the name of charity in India, but are frequently used to pay off to carry out anti-India activities.